Get mantra and meditation MP3s at jasongallant.ca.
So I haven't made one of these videos in a while, but I thought I'd step into another one as I waited for the inspiration to strike. And I think there's a video in it today. I think there's a video in this subject today that you may benefit from. And what I'm going to point towards is that as you go along your spiritual journey, and you may be doing many of the aforementioned in previous videos, spiritual practices such as mantra and self-reflection, meditation, breathing. You may be working with, zikr from the Sufi paradigm. There's a lot of different spiritual practices which have a lot of practical use in connecting you to the deeper level of truth within you and to, the big G word, God, right? And the deeper that connection gets, you'll notice that where you make your decisions, it'll come from a different place than before, or at least it will be influenced by something that isn't, let's just say, not quite so easily explainable. Your actions won't be purely intellectually justified. That may be a good way of putting it. Such as I'm sitting in the forest right now, getting bitten to death by these flies. And there's definitely discomfort here, but at the same time, I was guided to make this video for you. So some of you may know why I'm making this video, although I might not know why, but I was compelled to do it. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense based on a comfort point of view. It doesn't make sense based on a profit point of view. This channel makes very little, if anything, as far as money or anything. But I was compelled to do it because something within me said it was the right time. It was the right thing. And on my way here, I did not even know what I was going to say. It was like I'm some sort of spiritual spy or some sort, and I'm getting my, let's just say, my documents telling me information on a need-to-know basis. And I have talked about this before, where your mind starts to sit in the background, and the mind does help you. I'm not saying that the mind goes all together and you become this ungrounded, lobotomized idiot. I'm saying that the mind is a tool that helps you bring forth what is being given to you in the deepest level of you, which is deeper than your persona. It's deeper than your ideas. And it isn't this, we can see it in the world now. People have information that conflicts all over the place and they don't know which direction to go, because information is not always enough in order to have certainty in your life. So I would say God is the deepest certainty. See, the fly landed on my nose. It's right on the nose there. The fly was agreeing with me. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that there's this deeper level of surrender to this truth that is being given to us. It's like a birthright. And as you surrender the ideas of you, or the idea of you, and fall deeper into this natural state, you will notice that you move in one direction or another, and it's not driven by suffering. Right? Now, by suffering, I mean the pain that you carry with you into every situation. So our goal is to become free of that residual suffering. It's almost like a rerun playing in your body all the time. Now, that said, a lot of people have a misunderstanding around suffering, and then they say, oh, don't listen to pain. Well, some pain is telling you the truth. I mean, if you're sitting in a calm little boat in the ocean, and then somebody starts lobbing cannonballs at your boat to sink you and drown you, you will take action to defend that. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a logistical sort of reason why the peace of that boat matters, right? You don't want to drown. I mean, if you want to maintain your life anyway. So So what I'm trying to say is that you will notice that you change. And where your decisions come from won't always make sense to your logical mind, but there will be this movement of truth that takes you in one direction or another that naturally takes care of you, and it's not always comfortable. That's the thing. A lot of times people say, oh, it's always going to be comfortable. No, it's not comfortable, not always. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. And through this trust and this faith, in this knowingness that moves you in one direction or another, you receive spiritual rewards. And the greatest spiritual reward of all is love. It's a deeper connection to everything that is here. I mean, a lot of times I talk to some spiritual aspirants and they look for spiritual rewards, and they're looking for something from a science fiction or fantasy novel where there's this magic sword given to them, plunged in a rock, and they pull it out and now they have power over the world. Whatever it's, that's kind of where the ego goes in the beginning stages of the spiritual path. When you're in the beginning, you seek, or many seek, power. Not all, but many. But in the end, what happens is that this deep connection to that which created you and into that which is around you facilitates this amazing experience that has infinite flavors of different manifestations of love and so forth. And that guides you. It's like a fertility, it's like a nurturing energy that builds a more nourishing life internally. It doesn't mean you will be popular. It doesn't mean that everybody all of a sudden buys your products or services in whatever business you're running. That can happen, but it's not really what you're after as a soul. You're after a deeper connection to that which created you and to that which is around you. And that can, let's just say, break the mold in the way that you think it should happen. New and interesting ways of your divination of your life happen when you surrender your idea of how it has to happen. In essence, it's like you're saying, let God figure it out. Right? And by following this movement of this so be itness within you, great things happen for you in unexpected ways that the mind can't understand. So don't worry about making the perfect decision. Don't worry about becoming a perfect human being. It's just a waste of time. You'll never be perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's more about transitioning this paradigm of where your decisions are coming from. Are they coming from the deepest level of the spiritual heart, or are they coming from the ideas that were programmed into you? Or the ideas that you programmed into yourself based on your own suffering? And as you relinquish these ideas, then a freer and more fulfilling life becomes possible. Very few people will understand you when this starts to happen. If any. But that's not your concern. Your concern is to follow that guidance regardless of whether you understand it. So I hope this helps you on your spiritual journey. Take care for now.
Are you interested in working with a spiritual teacher in a formal setting? Well, perhaps the Wisdom Life School is for you. If you're interested in checking out what the Wisdom Life School is all about, just go to aratima.com.